Carlos Contreras Legaspi for ESPN with Glover Teixeira, who will be fighting for the 205-pound belt against Jamahal Hill this Saturday in UFC 283. Glover, well, everything happened like really fast, but how happy are you now to be here in Brazil doing the fight week, getting ready for this title shot on Saturday?
Happy, excited, to go over there and put a show in front of the crowd and get the belt back.
You probably didn't have much time to think on the opponent, but when the situation happened on 282, when they called for the draw, then the promotion tells there's a chance that you can fight in Brazil. But now that you had the time to see who Jamahal Hill is, what do you think about your opponent?
I think he's very tough, very good fighter. But, I'm in the sport. I fought everybody in sport. I'll never really think about the opponent too much. If they give me 6 weeks to train, I fight anybody. I wouldn't. I just saw the date. When they click is the date, okay. Brazil, January 24th, okay, 6 weeks, let's go. I don't care who they say, because give me time for prepare. I'm here to fight everybody. I never duck nobody.
After spending so many years far away from Brazil and without the chance to fight in Brazil, in your hometown, how does it feel now to be here, to be feeling the love from the Brazilians? And what do you expect on Saturday when you walk to the octagon?
I expect the crowd to go crazy. The crowd is amazing over here in Brazil. I had the opportunity to fight here a couple times for UFC. I fought many times over here out of UFC when I was leaving here, and fighting Rio is special for me. It's my second home in Brazil because I'm from Minas Gerais, Sobralha, but this is my, when I come back to get my green card, that's why I come to train, and I stay training for 3.5 years, and it's amazing, man. I fought many times over here, and it was a dream of mine to fight in UFC, and I already fought in UFC in Brazil a couple times, but I never did the headline. I never was the main event, and here I am fighting the main event in Rio de Janeiro. It's a story to tell someday, my friend, and to get the belt's going to be special.
We've seen the power of Jamahal, the kind of knockouts that he's been getting in the UFC. But what other threats are important for him?
Jamahal speed, power, most light heavyweights have power. I mean, you talk about like the most scary guy that I fought last time, Jiri Prohaska, that was like touching people and the people go to sleep, You saw the two guys that he fought in UFC before me. He was touching the guys. That's power right there, And Jamahal, for sure, he have power. But I think with Jamahal is more his speed, his footwork. And that's, I think, the biggest threat,
How long does this camp has actually been? Because you were preparing for GD, almost ready for that fight, for the second fight. And then it comes a break, now a new opponent. But how long do you feel this camp has been since you started training for what was going to happen in December?
It's been a long time, man. It's been a long camp, but it was good because I take that week off after my fight got canceled, and get right back to the training, and it was really good because I didn't have to go crazy about think about the weight too much because I was already dropping, and was a lot of things that was positive for. And also I wanted to fight in Brazil, so a lot of positive effects on that.
Not many people reflect on what are you doing now, Glover, because you're fighting for championships and you're also preparing a teammate for championships, like what you're doing with Alex. So how hard is to be a coach, a corner for a championship, while at the same point you're preparing for your own championship fights against both of you, against really tough opponents?
I was going to say that if it's hard, I wouldn't do it. No, but if it's bad, I wouldn't do it. It is hard, but I love it. It's in my passion. I love my job, And when you love something that much, you don't see how hard it is. I see people saying all the time, "Oh man, I can't believe how you do it. You go in an ice bath, you train at this age, you diet. It's so much discipline that you have to do it." But when you love your job, it's like I'm not gonna say this is easy, but make it much easier, make it smooth ride, make it smooth ride. I love it, and I'm living my dream. I visualize this, and I'm just grateful for everything that happens in my life. I can't believe that I can't believe I never thought about it that I was gonna be fighting for title and have a guy, training for a title and become a champion in my gym. I'm always wanted to have a gym, and I thought when I first opened my gym, I thought like I precipitate, like too fast, right? So I say precipitate,
Yeah.
like how you say?
You did it too fast.
Like I did it too fast, maybe I thought I did it too fast, but hey, it works out. I become a champion, and then Alex become a champion, and now I'm going back become a champion again, second time.
And you also have another future champs there, because there's a lot of talent in your camp.
No doubt, no doubt. I have a lot of kids, teenagers, 20s and the 20s. They hungry, and they motivated, and they ready to go, man. That's the goal. That's the goal, to help somebody to conquer something that they dream. To help somebody because I see how this changed my life, and to be able to help somebody to accomplish something. It's unexplainable. It's very blessing.
A lot of people love the fact that you became champion at 42, and a lot of people love the fact that you're still competing for the belt 1 year later. Who do you think should be the next opponent in line? If Jiri is not ready, because obviously he would be the obvious option, but who do you think it will be the next opponent in line?
I don't know. UFC, they have to do I always leave that to UFC. It's not my job to see who's the next opponent. I don't even know how they're. I think Jiri, right? For sure, he's gonna be when he's ready. He's gonna be the next on line for the belt, but I don't know when he's gonna be ready. But it's gonna be over there between Jan and Ankalaev and Anthony Smith too on that bubble there. But whoever, man, whoever. I mean, first this fight, Jamahal, very important fight, very tough fight, but winning the belt, and I'm just gonna take some time to rest, recovery, and it doesn't matter.
Do you think Anthony's advice can help Jamahal for this fight? I mean, they were supposed to fight, then he started helping him with the camp.
Yeah, Anthony, he is now the plus for Jamahal for sure. She trained with Jamahal was a great thing, but it's not like, I trained with Alex Pereira, so it's like train with a better. I believe that Alex is better than him, not just Alex. I trained with Fanelli Jr., that you can write that name down. Write that name down, because he's going to be boxing champion, heavyweight champion. That kid is amazing. Ali Feliz Jr. Fanelli Feliz Jr., Ali Feliz, 19 years old, an Olympic team. He's going an Olympic USA Olympic team, and he's going for Olympic too. Hopefully he become Olympic champion. There's those guys I train with, and striking. And the ground I have Nando that is here with me, John Nando, and I have Caio Magalhães and Wellington Turman. We have a great team, man. I'm so blessed with the team. I think the positive, the energy, it's bring everything back to me,
You have two Brazilians fighting for belts in the main and co-main event, but there's also the farewell fight for Shogun Ruas. What do you think of his career, of Shogun's career, and what he done for the 205 division?
Shogun is a legend. Shogun is, I met him over there. I told him, man, you done it all, man, He is amazing. I watch him at Pride, you know, UFC when he become a champion. And even though he beat my boy Lyoto, I was not rooting for him for that time. But Shogun is a legend, you know, and, you know, I hope all the best for him.
Finally, talking about one of your opponents in the division, like Jon Jones. He's now finally moving to the heavyweight division. It's something that everyone expected. What do you expect from Jon going to the heavyweight division and fighting someone like Cyril Gane?
I want to see Jon Jones. You know, it's tough to say. Jon Jones is definitely the greatest light heavyweight of all time. Great fighter, incredible athletic ability, and it's just the time we haven't seen Jon Jones. I never see him training. I don't know Jon Jones that well, so I don't. It's easier to when you ask me a question that I know a little bit about the guy. You know, I know. Oh, I see him training. He's looking good. He look amazing. I haven't seen Jon Jones training, but I'm excited to see. You know, Jon Jones is an amazing fighter, and I actually am surprised that he's underdog or where he's open up an underdog, but he's incredible. I wanted to see him so bad with Francis. You know, that's the fight I want to see. But now with City again, it's gonna be a great fight. I hope Jon Jones come back as motivated that he was when he was in light heavyweight, and he's gonna be a great champion.
Oh, thanks, Glover. Good luck on Saturday.
No problem, man.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.